Life Philosophies Unleashed.
Hey there, seekers of hidden wisdom. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with materialistic messages and distractions. It seems like everyone is chasing after tangible goods, instant gratification, and fleeting pleasures. But amidst all this noise, there's a growing hunger for something deeper, something that transcends the physical and touches the very essence of our being. This quest for profound knowledge, which goes beyond what we can see and touch, is becoming more crucial than ever. We all seek answers about the meaning of life, the universe, and our place within it. These are the big questions that have puzzled humanity for centuries. Throughout history, various groups and individuals have sought to uncover the truths hidden in the fabric of reality. Among these seekers, the Rosicrucians stand out as unique custodians of an ancient wisdom that crosses both geographical and temporal boundaries. But what exactly do the Rosicrucians know? And perhaps more intriguingly, what do they hide? These questions have fueled countless speculations and stories, adding to the mystique surrounding this enigmatic order. The Rosicrucians themselves have always maintained a veil of discretion around their teachings. This secrecy only adds to their allure. Even their origins are cloaked in mystery. Some accounts suggest that the Rosicrucian order was founded in ancient Egypt. According to these stories, members of this secret society preserved esoteric knowledge over millennia, passing it down through generations to ensure it wasn't lost to time. Whether these tales are true or not, what we do know is that the Rosicrucian philosophy is deeply rooted in the idea of the unity of the universe. They believe that everything is interconnected, and that by understanding this unity, human beings can achieve spiritual enlightenment. Imagine for a moment that the reality we perceive is just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a vast ocean of knowledge, holding the answers to the most fundamental questions of existence. The Rosicrucians suggest that these answers are not out of reach. Instead, they see the universe as a grand puzzle, waiting to be solved by those brave enough to dive into the depths of mystical thought. In this video, we're going to explore the cosmic code deciphered by the Rosicrucians, particularly focusing on a fascinating 1910 book that reveals some of their deepest secrets. So, if you're ready to embark on a journey that transcends time and space, keep watching. Together, we'll uncover the hidden wisdom of the Rosicrucians and learn how it can transform our understanding of the universe and our place within it. The Rosicrucian philosophy. Alright, let's dive into the heart of Rosicrucian philosophy. At its core, this philosophy is all about understanding the unity of the universe. The Rosicrucians believe that everything is interconnected, and by grasping this interconnectedness, we can achieve spiritual enlightenment. This might sound a bit abstract, but let's break it down and see how it applies to our lives. The idea of unity isn't just a lofty spiritual concept. It's a practical approach to understanding our existence. Imagine the universe as a vast, intricate web. Each strand of this web represents a different aspect of reality: physical objects, thoughts, emotions, and even spiritual energies. According to Rosicrucian thought, every single strand is connected to all the others. Tug on one, and you'll feel the ripple effects throughout the entire web. This is the essence of their belief in unity and interconnectedness. This worldview can be incredibly empowering. Think about it. If everything is connected, then our actions, thoughts, and feelings have a far-reaching impact. We're not isolated beings floating in a meaningless void. We're integral parts of a grand cosmic tapestry. This realization can change how we see ourselves and our place in the world. It gives us a sense of belonging and purpose, knowing that we're part of something much greater. The Rosicrucians suggest that the secrets of the universe are not hidden in some distant, unreachable place. Instead, they believe these secrets are right here, all around us, woven into the fabric of reality. To uncover them, we need to look beyond the surface and delve into the deeper currents of mystical thought. This is where their teachings become particularly intriguing. In a 1910 book, which we'll explore in detail, the Rosicrucians share some of their most profound insights. This book serves as a guide for those willing to embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. It's not just about gaining knowledge for the sake of it. It's about using that knowledge to transform ourselves and our lives. One of the key aspects of Rosicrucian philosophy is the principle of correspondence, often encapsulated in the phrase "as above, so below, as within, so without." This principle, which we'll discuss in more detail later, suggests a profound interconnection between different levels of reality. It implies that what happens on one level is mirrored on another, creating a harmonious balance throughout the universe. By understanding and applying these principles, we can begin to see the world through a new lens. We can start to perceive the underlying unity and interconnectedness that the Rosicrucians speak of, leading us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. So, if you're ready to take this journey with me, let's dive deeper into the teachings of the Rosicrucians and discover the hidden wisdom that awaits us. The principle of correspondence, as above, so below. Now, let's delve into one of the most fascinating aspects of Rosicrucian philosophy, the principle of correspondence. This principle is often summed up with the famous phrase, "as above, so below, as within, so without." But what does this really mean, and how can it transform our understanding of the world? The principle of correspondence originates from Hermeticism, an ancient philosophical and mystical tradition. At its core, it suggests that there is a profound interconnection and harmony between different levels of existence. In simpler terms, it means that the patterns and laws that govern the cosmos also govern our individual lives. What happens on a large scale, macrocosm, is reflected on a smaller scale, microcosm, and vice versa. Let's break this down with an analogy. Imagine you're looking at a fractal, those beautiful geometric patterns that repeat at every scale. Whether you zoom in or out, you'll see the same intricate design. The principle of correspondence is like this fractal pattern. It tells us that the universe operates on consistent principles, regardless of the scale. This principle has profound implications for our self-awareness and spiritual growth. By studying the macrocosm, the universe, and the microcosm, ourselves, we can gain insights into the underlying principles that connect everything. For example, the cycles we observe in nature, like the changing seasons or the phases of the moon, are mirrored in our own lives through cycles of growth, change, and renewal. Understanding the principle of correspondence can also help us navigate the challenges we face. If we see our personal struggles as reflections of larger cosmic patterns, we can approach them with a deeper sense of purpose and clarity. It's like having a map that shows us not just the terrain we're on, but also how it connects to the broader landscape. One of the key teachings of the Rosicrucians is that by understanding these correspondences, we can align ourselves with the natural order of the universe. This alignment can lead to greater harmony and balance in our lives. It's about recognizing that we are not separate from the world around us, but deeply interconnected with it. For example, consider the way our thoughts and emotions influence our physical health. This is a clear illustration of the principle of correspondence. Negative thoughts and stress can manifest as physical ailments, while positive thoughts and emotions can promote healing and well-being. By understanding this connection, we can take steps to cultivate a healthier mind and body. The principle of correspondence also extends to our relationships and interactions with others. Just as the planets and stars influence one another through gravity and other forces, our actions and attitudes affect those around us. By being mindful of this interconnectedness, we can create more positive and supportive relationships. Macrocosm and microcosm. Alright, let's dive deeper into the concepts of macrocosm and microcosm, which are central to Rosicrucian philosophy. These terms might sound a bit daunting, but don't worry, we'll break them down in a way that's easy to understand and relevant to our everyday lives. The macrocosm refers to the vast universe or cosmic order as a whole. It encompasses everything from celestial bodies, galaxies, and natural phenomena to the underlying principles and laws governing the universe. Think of it as the big picture, the grand design that includes everything we can see and even what we cannot see. On the other hand, the microcosm refers to the individual human, considered a miniature representation or microcosm of the macrocosm. This idea suggests that each person carries within themselves a microcosmic representation of the universe, containing the same fundamental elements and principles found in the macrocosm. In other words, you and I are like tiny reflections of the entire cosmos. Let's use an analogy to make this clearer. Imagine the universe as a massive, intricate tapestry. The macrocosm is the entire tapestry, while each individual thread represents the microcosm. Even though a single thread is just a small part of the whole, it still contains the essence of the entire design. Similarly, we as individuals embody the same fundamental principles that govern the universe. This idea isn't just a poetic metaphor. It has practical implications for how we understand ourselves and our place in the world. For instance, in his 1910 book, Macrocosm and Microcosm, Rudolf Steiner explores various self-growth journeys that cross these dual thresholds. Steiner emphasizes that our personal growth and transformation are deeply connected to the broader cosmic order. According to Steiner, the macrocosm extends beyond the physical cosmos. It includes numerous concealed domains, such as the elemental world and the archetypal world, which underpin outward phenomena like our physical form. For example, the human body is considered a microcosm of the physical universe. The four elements earth, water, air, and fire are present in the human body, just as they are in the physical universe. Our bodies are essentially miniature universes, reflecting the same elements and principles found in the cosmos. Similarly, the human mind is seen as a microcosm of the mental universe. The different levels of the human mind, conscious, subconscious, and unconscious, correspond to different levels of mental reality. This means that by exploring our own minds, we can gain insights into the nature of reality itself. The human soul is also considered a microcosm of the spiritual universe. The soul connects us with the divine and corresponds to the spirit of the universe. By understanding the correspondences between the micro and macrocosm, we can connect with our true selves and with the universe as a whole. This holistic view encourages us to see ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral parts of a greater whole. It reminds us that our actions, thoughts, and emotions have far-reaching effects, resonating through the web of existence. By aligning ourselves with the natural order of the universe, we can achieve greater harmony and balance in our lives. Rudolf Steiner's insights. Now that we have a grasp on the concepts of macrocosm and microcosm, let's dive into the insights provided by Rudolf Steiner in his 1910 book Macrocosm and Microcosm. Steiner was a prominent philosopher and esotericist who made significant contributions to our understanding of the interconnectedness between the individual and the universe. His work offers valuable guidance for those on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. In his book, Steiner outlines various self-growth journeys that traverse the boundaries between the macrocosm and microcosm. He emphasizes that the path to spiritual enlightenment involves a metamorphosis of human soul energies into spiritual sensory organs. This might sound complex, but it essentially means developing our inner capacities to perceive and interact with higher spiritual realities. One of Steiner's key insights is the idea that the macrocosm extends beyond the physical cosmos. It includes numerous concealed domains, such as the elemental world and the archetypal world. These domains underpin outward phenomena like our physical form and influence our spiritual development. For example, Steiner explains that our physical bodies are not just collections of biological matter. They are also influenced by elemental forces that shape our existence. Consider the human body as a microcosm of the physical universe. According to Steiner, the four elements earth, water, air, and fire are present within us, just as they are in the larger cosmos. This isn't just a poetic metaphor. It's a recognition that our physical makeup is intimately connected to the natural world. By understanding and harmonizing with these elemental forces, we can achieve greater health and balance. Steiner also explores the human mind as a microcosm of the mental universe. He describes how different levels of the mind, conscious, subconscious, and unconscious, correspond to various levels of mental reality. This correspondence means that by delving into our own minds, we can gain insights into the nature of reality itself. For instance, our subconscious mind might hold keys to understanding hidden aspects of the universe that are not immediately apparent to our conscious awareness. The human soul, in Steiner's view, is a microcosm of the spiritual universe. It serves as our connection to the divine and reflects the spirit of the universe. By nurturing our soul and seeking spiritual enlightenment, we can align ourselves with the higher principles that govern existence. Steiner emphasizes that this alignment is not just about abstract contemplation. It involves practical steps and exercises to develop our spiritual faculties. One of the most profound aspects of Steiner's work is his on the interconnectedness between humans and the macrocosm. He encourages us to see ourselves as integral parts of the greater cosmic order. This perspective shifts our focus from individualistic concerns to a broader understanding of our role in the universe. It fosters a sense of responsibility and interconnectedness, reminding us that our actions have far-reaching effects. Practical applications of Rosicrucian knowledge. All right, we've covered a lot of fascinating ground so far. Now, let's get into the practical side of things. How can we apply the profound wisdom of the Rosicrucians in our everyday lives? The Rosicrucian teachings are not just about abstract ideas. They offer tangible guidance for personal transformation and spiritual growth. Here are some practical ways to incorporate this wisdom into your life. Self-knowledge. First and foremost, the journey towards enlightenment begins with self-knowledge. The Rosicrucians believe that to change the world, we must start by changing ourselves. This means taking a deep dive into our own minds and hearts to understand our emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. By gaining this self-awareness, we can begin to see how our actions impact the world around us. Start by setting aside time each day for introspection. This could be through meditation, journaling, or simply quiet reflection. Ask yourself questions like, what drives my actions? What are my core values? How do my thoughts and emotions influence my behavior? This process of self-examination helps to uncover the deeper motivations and patterns that shape our lives. Personal responsibility. The Rosicrucians teach that everything that happens to us is a reflection of our own choices and actions. This means taking personal responsibility for our lives. Instead of blaming others or external circumstances for our problems, we need to look inward and see what we can change within ourselves. Taking responsibility involves recognizing that we are the creators of our own reality. This might sound daunting, but it's incredibly empowering. When we accept that we have the power to shape our lives, we can begin to make conscious choices that align with our highest values and aspirations. Inner alchemy. Alchemy, a central concept in Rosicrucian philosophy, is not just about turning lead into gold. It's about transforming ourselves, turning the base metals of our negative traits and habits into the gold of virtues and higher consciousness. This process of inner alchemy is a practical guide to personal transformation. Compassion. The Rosicrucians emphasize the interconnectedness of all things, which means treating others with compassion and respect. When we help others, we are helping ourselves. Conversely, when we harm others, we harm ourselves. This principle encourages us to see ourselves in others and to act with kindness and empathy. Practice compassion by actively seeking to understand and support those around you. This could involve small acts of kindness, listening with empathy, or offering help when needed. Remember, every act of compassion strengthens the web of interconnectedness that binds us all. Environmental awareness. According to Rosicrucian philosophy, the universe is a reflection of the individual, and the individual is a reflection of the universe. This means we must take care of the environment as it is a reflection of ourselves. When we pollute the environment, we are polluting ourselves. Conversely, when we care for the environment, we are caring for ourselves. Incorporate environmental awareness into your daily life by making sustainable choices. This could involve reducing waste, conserving resources, or supporting eco-friendly initiatives. By aligning our actions with the well-being of the planet, we contribute to the greater harmony of the cosmos. Personal astrology. The Rosicrucians explored astrology to understand the influence of celestial bodies on human life. You can apply a form of personal astrology by observing the cosmic patterns shaping your astrological chart. This self-awareness, based on the correspondence between celestial movements and your being, offers a valuable compass to navigate the waters of everyday life. Study your astrological chart to gain insights into your personality traits, strengths, and potential challenges. Use this knowledge to guide your decisions and actions, aligning them with the cosmic rhythms that influence your life. Spirituality. Finally, seek spirituality as it helps you understand your connection to the universe. Spirituality provides meaning and purpose in our lives, connecting us to something greater than ourselves. This connection fosters a sense of belonging and fulfillment. Incorporate spiritual practices into your daily routine, whether it's through meditation, prayer, or other forms of spiritual exploration. These practices help you connect with the divine and align yourself with the higher principles that govern the universe. By applying these practical steps, we can transform our lives and align ourselves with the profound wisdom of the Rosicrucians. Let's continue our journey and explore the symbolic language that unlocks even deeper layers of understanding. Symbols, the keys to hidden knowledge. Symbols have always played a crucial role in conveying complex ideas and deep truths. In Rosicrucian philosophy, symbols are not just visual ornaments. They are potent tools for unlocking hidden knowledge and guiding us on our spiritual journey. Let's explore some of these powerful symbols and understand how they can help us connect with the deeper layers of reality. Symbols act as bridges between the conscious and the unconscious mind. They carry meanings that go beyond words, allowing us to access insights that might otherwise be out of reach. In the world of the Rosicrucians, symbols are seen as master keys that can unlock the doors to profound understanding. They serve as non-verbal communication between different levels of our being, whispering truths that transcend ordinary language. The Rose and the Cross. One of the most well-known symbols in Rosicrucian philosophy is the Rose and the Cross. This symbol represents the union of the divine and the human, of spirituality and matter. The cross is a symbol of the material world, while the rose represents the unfolding of spiritual consciousness. Together, they signify the harmonious integration of physical existence and spiritual enlightenment. This symbol encourages us to find balance in our lives. It reminds us that true enlightenment involves embracing both our physical and spiritual natures, integrating them into a harmonious whole. The five-pointed star. The five-pointed star is another significant symbol in Rosicrucian thought. It represents totality, perfection, and harmony. Each point of the star corresponds to a different aspect of our being: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and astral. The star signifies the unity and balance of these elements, guiding us towards a state of wholeness. This symbol serves as a reminder to cultivate balance in all areas of our lives. By harmonizing the different aspects of our being, we can achieve a state of perfection and inner peace. The sun and the moon. The sun and the moon are powerful symbols of light and darkness, knowledge and intuition. The sun represents light, knowledge, and wisdom. It is a symbol of clarity and understanding, illuminating the path of truth. The moon, on the other hand, represents intuition, imagination, and the unconscious. It is a symbol of mystery and hidden depths, guiding us to explore the unseen aspects of our psyche. These symbols teach us the importance of balancing rational knowledge with intuitive insight. They encourage us to embrace both the light of understanding and the mystery of the unknown in our quest for wisdom. Water, fire, earth, and air. The four elements water, fire, earth, and air are central to Rosicrucian symbolism. Each element represents different qualities and aspects of existence. Water symbolizes life, renewal, and purification. Fire represents transformation, energy, and passion. Earth signifies stability, materiality, and the physical body. Air symbolizes intellect, communication, and the mind. These elements remind us of the interconnectedness of all things. By understanding and harmonizing these elemental forces within ourselves, we can achieve greater balance and alignment with the universe. The Rosicrucians offer us a rich tapestry of wisdom and symbols that can guide us on our journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. By understanding the principle of correspondence, embracing the concepts of macrocosm and microcosm, and applying practical steps for personal transformation, we can align ourselves with the deeper truths of the universe. Symbols act as keys that unlock the doors to hidden knowledge, revealing insights that can transform our understanding of reality. They remind us that we are not isolated beings, but integral parts of a vast, interconnected cosmos. By embracing the teachings of the Rosicrucians, we can achieve a deeper sense of purpose and harmony in our lives. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of Rosicrucian wisdom. Stay curious, stay enlightened, and remember, the quest for knowledge is a journey that never truly ends. See you in the next video.